Good morning. It is day 54, episode 55. This is Ranch Simulator, the Southwest DLC, and you join me, the Sunday Gamer, on another beautiful day. Lots to do today. I have listening to I've been reading your comments and listening to what you've been saying, so I think we are going to look into oil. Um, and I've sort of got an idea in my mind about how to make it sort of what to do with it. Because my worry with oil was that money was already fairly easy to come by on this game. I mean, you see when we do a payday every sort of 7 days, and we're looking to things to buy really with the money sometimes. So I've got a plan to make it worth doing, I think. And that is to look to go out and get the expensive ranch, which I think is, yeah, it's this one. Just $36,000, but it does come with oil, I believe, on its land. So we're going to go out today and we're going to look for oil that's available on the map. Now, I've been doing some research and there seems to be around about 11 potential oil sites on the map. However, there's only ever 2 that's active at any one time. So we are going to have to look for it, but we're going to go out prepared to find it. So I want to make sure everything is okay. First of all, everything is up to date on the ranch. Still calling it a farm. What are we, like 50 odd episodes in? I'm still calling it a farm. That is the farming sim in me, probably, and the fact that I'm Welsh and we have a lot of farms here in Wales and in the UK in general. So we will sort the plants out, make sure that the animals have got food, because I don't know how long I'm going to be away for. And then we're going to load up the truck for this journey. Come on, go green. So, no, that's the medicine. We need the fertilizer on the grapes, and then we'll just water them. And that's it, that's good. That is the greenhouse taken care of. Now, we've got all of this to load up into this lorry here, which we will do. But what I want to make sure right now is that we've got that sorted. Max, how are you doing for food, boy? You could do a bit more. Probably do with a bit more water as well, but... Oh, and the cat. Yeah, the cat's fine. So, I've done that silo over there. I'm going to go back and do the other one. Just fill up. Make sure all the animal troughs are full. So that is done. We will click that to feed, to water everyone. Okay. So. I want to load up a few things into here. Okay, so the first one is, because I don't want to forget anything, the first one's the fuel tanker. So we're going to bring this round, grab a few things out of the shed. Okay. Go in the back here. So we're going to need concrete. And we're going to need metal, because building the oil rig takes 20 metal and 20 concrete. So we've got that. We've got the 20 metal and we've got the 20 concrete. Can I get that back on there? Yeah, lovely. We're going to need the bed. We'll take the air mattress. In case we don't find it, we end up having to stay out overnight. Oh, fuel canisters. So we'll take this one and we will fuel up the truck, first of all. Now, I don't know where every oil site is on the map. I know a couple of potential sites, so we're going to go and search them first. And hopefully it's not like the bees where, you know, it's just, I find it impossible. How many do we have here? We got 2. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take another one. Right. Oh. Now, I'm going to have to make a little bit of room up here. We'll put that up there, we'll put that up there. They need to go back into the shed. I do need to make a little bit of room because we've also got to get barrels. I completely forgot about barrels. Can I get this up on there somewhere? Yes. Grab that. Any more room up there at all? Yeah, there is. Oh, it can go on top of there. I definitely think there's a gap there, though. Come on. That could go in there. I want to pack it as neatly as I can. Perfect. All right. That can go in there, and the overscope can also go in there. Okay, so we need to get to the shop. Careful, Max. Where did Max go? Oh, there he is. Oh, I was too busy looking at Max. Alright, let's go get these barrels, and then we'll search the 3 spots that I know of. Time goes so quick in this game. Okay, so I'm hoping it's the hardware store, so we haven't got to drive down to the general store. I don't know how many barrels to get. I don't know how quick. If we manage to find oil, I don't know how quick the barrels fill up. Oh, I feel like there's a storm coming in. I really don't want a storm. It's going to make it so difficult. Oil barrels. If we get 3, because we need to be able to fit them on the truck. Oh, I thought that was pink. I thought there was pink paint. I was like, I don't remember buying pink paint. Okay, yeah, we can get 3 on the back here easily. We might be able to get another 1. But we'll go with 3, I think, for the time being. Okay, so the first 2 sites, in fact, are up. We follow this road and we go to the right, and they're heading towards our ranch. So they could be pretty close. Now, if we find an oil spot, it'll be pretty obvious because it's we do have to go a bit off road because it'll be. Oh, this is okay. Right. So, this is what an oil spot looks like if it's not an active oil spot. It's just a big clump of dry dirt. So, okay, so this isn't active. Now, the next one, I'm not loving these camera angles that keep switching. No, the next one is in the next section towards... Oh, there's a tent here somewhere, and I can't see it. Yeah, I can't squeeze through it. So, excuse me, I'm coming off road. So it's over here. I just saw this at the corner of my eye, and again, see this big clump of dry dirt. So this is not an active. This is not an active oil site. Now I only know of one other site, so we're going to go there next. And if that is also not active, then we have 2 choices. We drive around aimlessly looking for it, which is much easier to do when you're out of the car, but with the fuel wagon on the back of me, that is difficult to do. I'm going to pull over a second and mark on the map where I want to go. So here, this, somewhere up there, that's the final... There's like a crater, I think. That's the final one that I'm aware of. So we're going to aim towards that spot. I wanted to mark it just because I'm not I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really driven much over here, and I certainly don't do a great deal of going off road with the vehicles unless we're looking for like bees, honey. We're about 200 meters away. I might turn in here. So, ow, because it's a crater, we shouldn't have to go down there. We should just be able to see from up here. Yeah, there it is. Look, off in the distance there. Let me see if I can... Can you see it just beyond the red marker? So, that is an active oil site. That was really good. I was reluctant to just drive aimlessly on the map. My other idea was to just sort of do a cut and then look it up, but I'm glad we didn't have to. Okay, right, so now one thing I kind of regret is that we haven't... Oh no, we do have bullets. Did I buy bullets? I was going to say I'm a bit worried that we might be out of bullets because this is mountain lion territory. I don't think we'll see any bears, but we definitely could see mountain lions. So this is an unclaimed oil site. So we can build an oil rig here, but what we can't do is build buildings. And that's why I quite like the idea of owning the other farm. So that's the blueprints down. 20 concrete, 20 metal. Yeah, so I quite like the idea of owning the other ranch because I'd like to, you know, do something where we put a couple of outbuildings around it, which I think would be pretty cool. You know, somewhere where we can store the barrels, store the fuel, and sleep. You know, if we're here for long periods. So that is the oil rig built. Now, it requires fuel. So if I just take one of these, pop it there, I should be able to turn that on. We got a couple of barrels and a bed. And we'll put the spare fuel down here too. We can take that concrete home. Oh, I also want to leave the I want to leave the fuel tanker here. Here we go. So we're all set up for oil. This just, I guess, goes on its own. So it's got 25 out of 50 fuel, so it's about halfway full, and it hasn't collected any oil yet. So if we grab another one of these and put this in, it hopefully will top it up. Yep, it didn't take all of the fuel out of there, so oh, that one's a full one. Okay. Go by the bed. So yeah, that is full, and it's got one, I presume 1 litre of oil. The barrels can hold 50, so wow, we could end up, I mean, that truck can take 6, so we could get another 3 barrels down here, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. We do, though, have oil come in. So we'll see what sort of a difference it makes. Like I said, I don't know how overpowered, if it is overpowered, the oil is. But it would be great if we have some oil to sell on payday, which is day 56. So 2 days' time. And like I said, we'll start putting some away and saving up for that ranch. And when we get the other ranch, we'll move there. So that'll like feel like a big building project where we'll have to rebuild all of the pens. I'm going to make the cow pen much bigger so it feels like, you know, they've got almost like a prairie to run around. You know, they've got a big open space to run around. And that'll come with its own challenges in regards to like milking them and things. So, let's jump in the car. And let's get ourselves... Oops, I've left the tailgate open. Let's get ourselves back to the ranch. I don't know what I'll do house-wise in regards to do I build my own house again as I've done on this ranch, or do I use one of the in-game houses. And I mean, like, we want to get more vehicles too. So actually, rebuilding the garage will be a nice project. Really want to focus on cows and horses moving forward as well. We do need a male horse. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I believe both Jacinda and Winston are both females. Oh, look up, look up, look up. So we do need a male horse. Oh, and also, actually, while I'm back here, please slow down. While I'm back here, we have to rename a pig. So obviously, very sadly, as part of the pig death wave, we lost Loppy, or Loppy the Second, as he technically was. Can you get down from there, please? So we need a successor to Loppy. It needs to be a male. You look like a strong male. And I believe the name that Andrew NZ went with, I mean, he actually named Loppy as well, so it's nice that he's named the successor, is Money Hog. So, good luck. You are now the untouchable male stud of the pig world. So let's hope I keep him alive longer than I did Loppy. No, I didn't want to come in here. Although, going in there might not be a bad thing. Check on the cheese. How are we looking? We're looking okay. Doing pretty well. So I will take the product and keep filling that up. Right, and I've got some I can take out of there. So we got a couple of empty containers. Let's start filling. Let's start getting the cheese sorted. I'm not really a cheese person in real life, if I'm being absolutely honest. I did find myself, I spent a little bit of time in France, well, about 9 years ago now, actually. And I found myself enjoying Gruyere out there, but really, I'm sort of a cheddar guy, and that's about it, really. I don't know what this is now. Was it the white mold? Is that what I was putting in there? They look the same. And have I got 6 of something I can do? No, I don't. But you know what? I'm going to put the blue molds in here. Oh, they all look the same, actually. And I'm going to put 2 curds. just to get them moving along. There we go. We got some more cheese on the go. The greenhouse was all good this morning. I mean, it's ready to go again. These things... Oh, grapes. Yeah, strawberries. They grow so quick. And I normally shy away from picking them, you know, like twice a day. But I do kind of feel like we've got to start thinking about, you know, planning ahead for that new ranch, planning ahead for all of the resources we're going to need. Bell pepper can go in there and in there. Strawberry goes there, there, and there. Great. That is all sorted. Where's Max? Max! Ah, there he is. Hey! Come on. I want a pet. Good boy. Now, I haven't seen the cow seems to hang around outside the back of the garage for whatever reason. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, paint. I haven't finished painting the roof of that shed, you know. Black paint. I think it's just the one piece we were shy. Now this might paint the floor inside. It's okay if it does. And I gotta put it down before I open doors. Oh, it doesn't paint the floor inside. That's really interesting. Because I'd like to keep the wood aesthetic on the floor. I really like this blue. I painted the inside doors and the ceiling white, and also you'll see that I've taken away the blinds here. It was a suggestion to do so, and I do completely agree with it. I don't think the inside of this room can be blue. I might do the red. But yeah, I really like the blue and white going together. Yeah, the outside of this room is red, so I think I'm going to keep the inside of it red as well. We've got sausages ready to pack up, and we've got plenty ready to go back in. So we are working through it overnight. Oh, that's full. I do still feel like I need or like some help on the ranch wouldn't be turned down. Um, like I said, the plan from the start really was to get one of my sons, Thomas, to help me on the ranch. He enjoys playing the game, so it made sense. But you know, kids' attention spans um, can only be measured in nanoseconds, can't they? So he's already moved on to um, the next game that he's playing with his friends now. So you know what, it's absolutely fine. Can I reach? I can, just about. And there we go. So this now can go on the shelf. So we've got meatball salami and sausage salami, 12 of each in there. We've got 24 sausage salami in there. And we've got more raw stuff that needs to go in. We've got 12 salamis there with another 18 on the go. And another 12 sausages being made there. So we're in a good place. I need to keep on top of it, ready for, like I said, day 56 payday. We haven't collected any eggs today, and we haven't collected any milk today, but it's fine. We've had other things to do. The cows are looking great. I'm gonna go take that marker off the map if I can. Yes, I can. That cow, for some reason, is still up there. I don't... Can I get it down? The pigs used to do this too. Can you come down? She's a pregnant female, so I don't really want to kill her either. But I'm worried that if she has her calf, it's going to... they're going to get stuck inside the water trough. So, you know what? We'll deal with that when we get to it. We'll have a quick clean up there. The horses are doing fine, or they should be doing fine as well. Here they are, Jacinda and Winston. Excited to see me. I want to expand their paddock out a bit as well to take up this land here, but I'm thinking we'll just, like I said, make them a really big paddock at the next ranch too. So I'm going to leave this episode there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to take in the sunset as I do my outro. If you have enjoyed it, then please do leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate all of your support on this series and that you're all still enjoying it. There should be some links on the screen where you can go to the playlist or watch some other episodes. And I will see you in the next one.